listen to that thing. The Manic Mechanic's running it through the paces here. If you want the full video on this bike, we actually went through this bike a couple years ago, if it looks familiar. Twin cylinder 175, very unique exhaust. Now, his dog Jackie's not happy watching him ride around, but he's barking in the background. These things run so smooth and clean when they're tuned properly. This is an original paint Survivor that we sold to a collector, friend, benefactor of the museum a couple years ago. You can hear the valves are nice and quiet, pistons are nice and tight. Revs out nicely, showing only 10,000 original miles on the odometer. There will be two videos on this motorcycle. The one that you're looking at now, and right underneath it is the full video disclosing the restoration work that we did on it previously. You get with this bike the original owner's manual. You also get the original factory brochure on the bike and the clean title that we have in hand, and of course the other video with the full restoration disclosure. Original paint is in good condition. The chrome on the wheels is still intact, showing some patina on the rear. The front forks chrome looks good. No evidence of it ever being crashed. The headlight ears are nice and straight, as is the headlight bucket. The exhaust has been serviced and cleaned and painted. Whole bike's been gone through. Honda says here, if you want a dirt bike to be tough, to be able to take mile after mile of punishment without breaking down, you want it to be powerful, to have the horses to burst you out of the ruts and through the mud, and you want it to be quiet, to run with a low-pitched, steady beat of a finely tuned machine, you want the new Honda Motorsport 175. So you'll get this. This actually shows these were designed for off-road. This one shows a guy going through a stream on it, but I would venture to guess this one's seen very little off-road duty. A surefire way to tell is looking at the bottom, bottom of the engine cases and the crash panel on the bottom here. There's no dents in it, so, and the pegs are nice and straight, as is the brake shifter, and the tank's perfect. If this was ridden off-road, it would be all beat up and dented and dinged from crashing. So this is one that survived 50 years. It's a classic going up in value, an investment quality classic. If you have any questions on it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. Please watch the video for a full explanation on everything that was done to the bike. And give us a call if you have any questions. It'll be on display here.
Only reason it didn't start first kick is because he had the off button.
Yeah, you got it. There's this thing called the off button that's got to be on. I do that all the time. It's a 175, but it runs like a 250, and it's light like a 125. Perfect on and off-road machine. You can see the original exhaust has had some welding and repair work done to it, but that is the original pipe. Thanks, Jeff. It'll be on display in the museum if you want to come take a look at it. Thanks for watching. God bless America. Check out this Wizard Tune classic, Honda SL175. Only 10,000 original miles on this original paint classic. And you know, when you open the throttle up on this thing, it sounds like a little F1 road racer, man. It's got a real nice rumble to the stock original 2-in-1 exhaust, and it pulls hard for a 175. I'll tell you, they don't make them like this anymore. A little twin cylinder, metal tanked, little rippers. Let's take it on a ride, man. I want to ride.
These things rev to the moon. Red line's like 11.5.
Look at the exhaust. There's some exhaust on it.
It's got the factory up pipe. Original paint.
What an absolute hoot to ride, man. Like my dad used to say, if you're not happy right now, you'll never be happy. This thing's just an absolute joy to ride. It's something about the twin cylinder, twin carb, dual exhaust into the single. It just has a really nice rumble to it. Like Junior said, it revs to the moon. The gauges on it are beautiful, showing only 10,022 original miles. The glass on the tack and speedo is nice and crisp. Got the original handlebars, original grips, original levers, original, I think it's even the original mirror on there. Original paint, classic, man. Still has a, remember, preserve nature. Always wear a helmet, think safety. Rules to live by, folks, right here. In case you forget, always remember, all right? Always wear a helmet. So, red and white paint scheme is beautiful on this thing, man. I absolutely love it. Original matching numbers, SL175E motor, 5-speed transmission, rubber pegs, kickstand, chrome rims. Just a real classic. Just been completely gone through by the wizard here at the New England Motorcycle Museum. Look inside this tank, man. This is how you tell if a bike's been well preserved. The inside of the tank looks brand new. Got a nice shine on it, man.
Can't really see it, but
Tank's been professionally cleaned inside and out and polished and waxed. The petcock's been rebuilt. New fuel lines, new air filter. The whole fuel system's been gone through. It's got brand new plugs, brand new air filters, new oil. Everything's been gone through on the bike, and it runs perfectly. The engine cases have been painted. The aluminum's been polished. The aluminum's been polished in here. All the cylinder fins have been cleaned. The frame and swing arm have been painted and touched up. I got a work order that I can go over with you. Starts first kick every time. It runs like a dime. Everything works on it. High beam, low beam. The idiot gauges for the neutral light, clutch. Has original cables on it, looking be in great condition. Forks are in beautiful shape. Chrome's not pitted, aluminum's polished. A little bit of patina on the chrome on the wheels, but it's original 50-year-old chrome. I checked the comprehensive Blue Book value. Number 1 condition is 6,000. Number 2 is 5. Number 3 is 4,000. I got a work order on the bike. I think we put about $2,500 into restoration and preservation services on it. Let's go up and read the work order next. Title in hand for this. We usually, Connecticut's a non-title state, so to have a title to a classic like this is awesome. Take a look at the tack, speedo, the headlight buckets, the ears that hold the bucket on to the forks, even have the original reflectors on there. Original front fender is intact. Paint's a little faded on the front fender, but it's original, as is the rear fender. The side cover's intact and looks nice. SL175 logo. The original seat looks mint too. The work order that I have, it's actually $1,874 for 17 hours of labor, including a full rotisserie detail where it's hot water steam cleaned with our high pressure washer, and then hand washed. And the engine side covers, if you look closely, they were repainted the cloud silver Honda original colors. The outer covers were polished. The forks, the handlebars, the taillight holder, and all the chrome was cleaned and polished. The exhaust muffler was repainted to high temp, low gloss black. The fuel tank and fenders were waxed and buffed. The seat was reconditioned, and it was given that full top to bottom rotisserie detail. The kickstand was sanded and repainted, and forks were polished. Just gone through the whole thing. A total of 10 hours in the detail shop. It's more than a full day of detail and painting, so really puts a nice finish on it. So the whole fuel system's been gone through. As you can see, inside of the tank was absolutely perfect. The let me just go down the service. Let me pull the service work order here so I don't speak out of school. Has a brand new battery, brand new spark plug, new petcock packing and rebuild kit, new fuel lines, running VP110 non-ethanol fuel, carb rebuild kit. Both cars were removed, dismantled, cleaned and rebuilt and tuned on the bike. Has new jets, let's see, and gaskets, and the oil was changed, road tested, serviced, a full 100-point inspection, chain was adjusted, air pressure in the tires, whatever it needed, and everything works great on it. So it was in the service department for 7 hours and 10 in the detail shop. So the bike was running when we got it. Kenny actually bought the bike, so he might be able to speak to that a little more than I will. But 17 hours labor plus parts, $18.74 out the door to get it running perfectly.
Yeah, man, this one was previously tuned by Jeff Castine, I think last year, but Pump Fuel got to it. So it was a buddy of Jeff's that owned it. He came out when we were picking up a load from Jeff in the Great White North there. Bike ran exceptionally, but we had some issues with the carbs and a few quirks that had to be worked out. So the time adds up fast, and now it's ready to roll. Ride it off into the sunset, ride it on Sundays, buy it, get some Haggerty collector's insurance on it, and look at it, enjoy it.
Talk about it being street legal. You can ride it to the beach.
I think they know it's street legal, Pops.
Okay, just figured I'd add that in case the Popo's watching. Hey guys, so yeah, street legal, Enduro, ready to ride to the beach with your girl, or go off-roading with your kids, whatever you want to do, man. It's a Honda. You meet the happiest people on a Honda, that's for sure, because they're no trouble. And this is an investment quality bike. Whatever you pay for it, next year it's going to be worth more. That's the way it is with these. They're just going up. It's not like buying a new 175 for $6,000. You roll it out the door, it's worth $4,000. This is going up in value. Insurance, taxes, everything's less expensive on a classic. So thanks for watching. As always, God bless America. Listen to the exhaust note with this thing. Listen. Sounds like two XR75s on steroids. Sounds nasty. That's the stock pipe.